Hello, brothers and sisters. Good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. I just have a little word of encouragement for you today. I was sitting here thinking about life, and there are so many things in life that really, you know, you have things that makes you happy. You have things that is upsetting, and I want to talk about the things that can make you upset. Like, there are so many people in this world, they are unhappy with themselves, and because they are unhappy in themselves, they want to make you unhappy. So they will go around and say all kind of things about you. Yeah. And then you have some who will carry the news to you and tell you what other people is saying about you. And then that makes you displeased and angry. But I just want to tell you today, don't let the enemy feed you with lies. Don't let them feed you with things that doesn't matter to you. What really matters to anyone in this time is to know that they are serving the true and living God, who is our creator, and he has the answer to everything. Sometimes it's so hard when people tell you things and you're hearing that it's coming from somebody, that somebody tell you that they say things about you. You still want to listen, but don't let them play in your heart. The devil is cunning. The enemy is cunning, and he wants to pack up your heart with things, and he keeps sending people with things to tell you. And because from they receive it, he knows that they're going to come. The devil knows that they're going to come and tell you, and it's going to make you angry and maybe make you mad. And and you're going to be upset. Maybe when you go home, if you're at work or wherever you are and you hear the conversation, you feel so upset. You can't sleep, stop talk about it. You quarrel about it. And they want to try to make you sad. The enemy want to try to make you sad because he has his people out there who is working with him. He has his people out there who is working with him. Yes. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you progress in life in terms of in your mental health, and to see that you're going in the right direction. They want to steer you away from the way you're supposed to be happy, because when you're happy, you have a healthier body and a healthier mind. When you're happy, people know because they see it on your face, you're happy. But he wants to make you sad. So I just want to tell you today, encourage you, don't let the enemy see how deep it cuts you. Sometimes you have to tell him, oh, listen, I don't want to hear anything. And it doesn't bother me. Telling me these things, it doesn't bother me. You understand me? I remember a couple of years ago when I was at work, this lady used to come and, she tell me, every minute she come telling me that somebody say. And I was playing in her hands and, crying, go inside and the toilet and crying and those things. But one day I just hear the voice said to me, say, why are you playing in their hands? Why don't you tell them you don't care? And I'm telling you, the moment I said to that lady, when she come back with another conversation about, from somebody else, I said to her, I don't care. She said, what do you mean you don't care? You should care what people say about you. I said, I don't care what anybody want to say about me. And from the moment I said that to this lady, she just never come back to me with another conversation or another lie or whatever she had in mind or they planned. They're using her. She was in it too. But she was bold enough to come and say it to me and tell me every time. She was playing the friendly card like, I love you and I care for you, and I hear people saying this about you and I hear people saying that about you. So I'm gonna tell you. But underneath she was into it. She was into it. She was one of the main person in there trying to get me down every day. And from the moment I told her, from the moment I told her that I don't care. I don't care what anybody want to say about me. And she was mad, and she just never come back. And it just dried up from there. So I'm taking my experience and I'm putting it out there to you. Just don't let the enemy use people. You're not going to let them use. Don't let the people them that the enemy send to you. That's what I'm want to say. Tell you things to make you cry and make you sad. Even you go home, maybe you're complaining to your spouse, your mother and everything. Ignore them. Tell them you don't care. Because Jesus cares. He cares for you. Okay? Jesus cares for you. And who can care for anyone better than him? Because he knows every breath you take. He knows every move you make. He knows what's going to happen to you during the day. So you don't let nobody come and keep whispering in your ears, telling you all kind of things to make you upset. And when you're upset, they laugh at you. They laugh at you. I know they laugh at you. And even the same person who when they come bring in the news, is going to say, but if you cry, they would say, oh, don't worry, my dear. Those people is too bad. But sometimes they are the main person who pushing it. They don't like you. Maybe they see something about you that they don't like. Something that they can't have. Maybe they see some bright light over you and they can't understand, so they want to see what you're made of. Don't let the enemy see your tears. I'm encouraging my sisters and my brothers today, because I have been there. Just let God have his way. Let him have his way in your life. And when he has his way in your life, you will be able to more control what the enemy is bringing. Because when God is the center of your life, he will tell you what to do. Yes, from I used to cry. And when I hear, the voice said to me one day, when I went into the toilet to cry, he said, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Don't play in the enemy's hand. Don't let them see your tears. Don't let them see how weak you are. Sometimes you must be brave. You know how you are, but don't let them see your tears. And be brave. Because God will fight your battle for you. You understand me? So that is what I'm saying to you today. Don't let the enemy use you. Fill up your heart with things about your brothers and your sisters. And when he fill up your heart and fill it and you can't take it anymore, maybe you fight somebody, maybe you curse them and you have them up in your heart. Now he control your heart and him gonna use you now, because you start thinking maybe things that you shouldn't think in your heart, So don't let nobody come and tell you things about people. Sometimes they tell lies on people. Sometimes they say people said this and people said that. And no, because they study you, and see you're not going to ask the person, why did you say this about me? So they study you and come and tell lies on people. And then you see that person every day. The person might pass you. Some people vex with them. Some people might just, if they say good morning, you just barely grumble. And then the person might ask him, what did I do that person? What is somebody else that the enemy using to try to tear you down in a spiritual way? Yeah, and the physical as well. because it will affect your health. So not everything you hear, you must believe. And if you believe, watch the situation first for yourself. Watch the person. Watch the person. We all have born with sense. Watch the person. There's this little boy, he was talking, they were talking. His teacher must ask him something about sense, 5 cents. The teacher was saying, you have 5 senses. And he said, so what about common sense? So what about common sense? They were naming out the senses that we have. And he said, so what about common sense? So I'm just saying today, you have to be, we all have to be, use the common sense. Because people will tell you things to make you hate people and have people in your heart for nothing when it's not necessary. So my brothers and sisters, this is my words of encouragement to you today. And it's coming from a heart with love, a heart full of love for you. So just take life easy. And remember, don't let no one come tell you things all the time about people. People say this, people say that. They want to confuse you. They want to make you see that you're unhappy in your life. Or even in your home or in your workplace, you're vexed with everybody. Sometimes they don't even know you're vexed with them. Sometimes they don't know you have them up for nothing. Sometimes it's not anything. It's just that one individual who want to see you go down, want to see you be belittled yourself by crying, vexed with everybody, not have nobody to talk to. So don't let that happen to you, my dear brothers and sisters. Yeah. So this is a short one for you today. And I thank the Lord for you. Thank the Lord for you. So until we have another words of encouragement, I would like you to please leave me a sweet comment and subscribe, please. Share and like. Thank you very much and have a good day. Amen.